share your screen and take it from here. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Narayan. Can you able to see my screen now?
Yeah, all good.
Yes. Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for providing this wonderful opportunity. Thank you for joining with me for today's session. Right, I am here to talk you about Azure Cognitive Services. My name is Alaganila Meghanathan. I am a Microsoft MVP and MCT. If you have any queries or if you want to connect me through a social media, my handler is Alaganila M. So let's we get into the session. Yes. Before directly jump into the topic, I will clearly show you my session agenda. I start with today's session with the introduction of logic apps. After that, I will show you how we could create a logic app in the Azure portal. After that, I will explain you about the Azure Cognitive Services and what are the cognitive services in that. Next, I will explain about the Text Analytics API because I show how we use test analytic API in the logic app. So finally we have some interesting demo. So I test our text API app to solve the real time problem. Okay, so next we just get into the topic. As I said before, we just start with the introduction of logic app. So logic app help us work smarter by automatic workflows across our favorite apps and services. Actually, logic app is a cloud based service. It allows us to react to an event in one and do something with that data from that event into another service. Okay, actually we have a number of services, right? So we have to connect those services and enjoy their benefit. Okay, so we have an Facebook or we have an Twitter. We have to connect those services and create an automatic workflow with the help of the logic app. So it helps to schedule, automate when there is a need to integrate apps, data systems and services across enterprises or organizations. We can create a automatic workflow without writing a single line of code. Okay, actually it is very simple to create and use. It does not require a deep technical knowledge or programming skills. Actually it consists, it has some predefined templates are there. So if you want that predefined pre-built templates, you can just use that. Otherwise you can also create your custom APIs are there. And then so it simplifies how to design and build a scalable solution for app integration, data integration, enterprise application integrations, whether in the cloud or on premises or both. Okay, so it's very easy to create, deploy, manage and monitor. So if you want to work with a logic app, so you need to know some three technical terms, that is a connectors, triggers and conditions or actions. So first, connectors. Actually connectors are the predefined APIs that you use in your processes. They are created specifically to aid you when you are connecting or working with your data. Like connectors are just like so that is the services. Okay, let me explain with an example. So if you want to connect Facebook with the Twitter, so here the connectors are Facebook and the Twitters. Okay, so whenever you receive an email with an attachment, so searching an attachment in the email is a very difficult process, right? So to avoid such situations, whenever you receive an email with an attachment, you can take that attachment and saved into the, automatically it should be saved into the OneDrive or Google Drive. It could be done with the help of the logic app. Here in this example, OneDrive and then Outlook or your mail services is connectors. Okay, so let me explain the trigger. Hope now you can understand the connectors. So now I am going to show you the trigger. So actually trigger is an event that starts a new instance of an workflow on a specific event, like adding a new record in the database or arrival of a email. Okay, so triggers are event that start a flow. So whenever you receive an email, okay, with an attachment, that time the trigger will happen. Okay, so this is what we call as a trigger. And then so whenever the trigger happen, what it could be done. Okay, so that is a conditions or action. Each step after the trigger in a workflow is called an action. Each action typically maps to an operation on your managed connectors or custom API apps. Okay, actions are tasks accomplished by the flow. Either it could be conditions, either it could be controls, if conditions or loops. So these are comes under the conditions. Okay, so now hope you can able to understand what is a connector and what is a trigger and what is a condition. Okay, so actually as I said before, Logic App having a number of connectors. Okay, actually we have some 100 plus connectors are there. So it could be SaaS apps or services, Azure and Power Apps controls, or it could be protocols, or it could be hybrid if you want B2B or XML connectors. So these are some of the connectors that are used in the Logic Apps. Okay, so this is what we our Logic App look like. So they have some connectors. You have to drag and drop that connectors and building the workflows. Okay, so this is what the kind of Logic App look like. So let's we move to show you how this Logic App could be able to create in the portal. Okay, so I just switch over to the portal. Okay, so this is an Azure portal. So actually, if you want to use the Logic App, you need the Azure subscription. So for getting the Azure subscription, it could be either free or you go with that paid one. So for a free subscription, you can get somewhat 12 months of popular free services and $200 of credit for 30 days. So you can explore more about in that portal.azure.com. So here we can able to create the services. So here I am show you how to create a Logic App. Okay, so click on create a resource. In that, so you can have the integration.
We can't see your screen. I think you might be.
Oh, sorry. Oh, one second.
Yeah, we only see the screen for the presentation, not the Azure.
Yes, I will share my desktop.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, can you able to see my screen?
Yeah. See it now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay. So this is our portal. So you just go to that portal.azure.com. So there we can able to find out the services here. So our first task is to create a service for the Logic App. So for that, just click on create a resource. So you can have a blade. So in that blade, you can able to find the integration. So in that integration, you can able to find the Logic App. So click on that. Yes, so you can have the basic fields are there. So you need to choose a subscription and you have to choose the resource group. So the resource groups is nothing but it's like a folder. You have to kept all your resources into this one. Okay, so I just select on Azure Saturday resource group, and then I have to give the Logic App name. So like Azure Saturday Logic demo. Okay. So here we have to choose the region. So I let it be the default. So it's a location. So whenever we create some resources, it could be saved like in the server, right? So it should be where it should be placed. So it's placed in the East US. So I just review all the things and then I just click on create. So it's validating the field what you have given. So once our validation is succeed, so you just click on create. So our deployment process is running now. So in the meantime, I just move to the uh, presentation. So hope now you can able to understand what is a logic app and how we could create a service in the Azure portal. Okay, so now I'm moving to show you what is an Azure cognitive services. Okay, so I just click on the presentation. Okay, so as we said before, we will see the introduction of AI. So nowadays everywhere we have an AI. We thought that AI has started a few years before, so but it's really surprising you. It is first coined in the year 1950 by the Alan Turing. So now we all know that AI is ruling the world. Everywhere we experience the AI. So AI is a short form of artificial intelligence. AI pursues us creating the computer or machines has intelligence as a human being. Okay, by nature human have the intelligence, so he can able to see, speak, think, write. So human make a machine and insert their intelligence and make them to behave like a human being for solving their problems. Okay, this is called the artificial intelligence. So AI is present inside the email. Whenever we receive an email, it analyzes the content, whether it present in the mail or inbox, or it should be present in, or it should be moved to the spam. Okay, this is also a kind of an AI. Okay, so now we move to show you that Azure Cognitive Services. There are a number of service provider provides artificial intelligence as a service. So here we are talking about the Microsoft technology. So that Microsoft Azure is an open, flexible, enterprise grade cloud computing platform. It is a cloud computing service created by the Microsoft for building, testing, deploying, and managing the applications and services through Microsoft managed data centers. Okay, so in that actually Microsoft Azure provide a artificial intelligence in the name of the Azure Cognitive Services. So cognitive services are a set of APIs that are designed to democratize artificial intelligence by enabling the system to see, hear, speak, understand, and interrupt our needs using the natural method of communication. Okay, so actually, if you want to use the cognitive services in your applications, you can use in the form of an APIs. Okay, each and every API have a degree of confidence. Actually, the degree of confidence is the value lies between the 0 to 1. If it is 0 to zero point 0.5, it means that it is a negative 1. If it is a zero point 0.5 to 1, it says that it is a positive 1. Okay, so Azure Cognitive Services are classified into the 5 grade groups. So that is a vision, speech, language, knowledge, and search. So these are some of the APIs that comes under each and every category. So today here we are talking about the text analytics API that comes under the language category. Okay, so if you want to explore more about that, there is some dedicated website over there. So in that you can explore more about that. So if you want to work on the Azure Cognitive Services, there are two ways to use Azure Cognitive Services. First, you need to get the Azure subscriptions. As I said before, while we creating the service in the Logic app, like either you go with the free or you can use the paid one. Okay, the another method, if you need only the API, they are providing a trial keys for some interesting APIs for free for 30 days. Okay, so this is a link there you can able to find the trial keys. Okay, so let's we move to okay. Yes. So actually, as I said before, there are a number of APIs that comes under the cognitive services. Today we are discussing about the text analytics API. So the text analytic API is a cloud-based service that provides the advanced
Seem to have lost audio here.
Can you able to hear my screen?
Yeah, now it's
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Yeah, you came back.
That
We lost
yeah.
you for 30 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, just carry on
Oh.
now. Yep.
yes. Okay. I continue my session. Yes. Okay. Yes. Actually, the text analytics. I don't know. Okay, now I am getting to the. I will show you what is an text analytics API. Okay, actually there are number of API that comes under the Azure Cognitive Services. Here we are talking about the text analytics API. Actually, it is a cloud-based service that provides advanced natural language processing over raw data. So it extracts the insight information from the text what you have given. Okay, it discover insights in unstructured text using the natural language processing. No machine learning expertise is required. Okay. Gain a deeper understanding of customer opinion with sentiment analysis or evaluate text in a wide range of languages. Actually, text analytics can be have some features that is a sentiment analysis, key phrase extraction, topic detection, and language detection. For sentiment analysis, you can able to find out what customer think about your brand or topic or about you by analyzing the raw text for clues about positive or negative sentiment. You can able to find out the either it is a positive or negative sentiment. Actually, as I said before, every API have a sentiment score, right? So those are lies between zeros and one. Okay, so if it is zero, it is a negative one. If it is on one, it is an almost it is a positive one. Okay, and then for the key phrases, or it can automatically extract the key phrases to quickly identify the main points. Okay, for the language detection, you can detect which language the input text is written in and report a single language code for every document submitted on the request. Okay, and then for topic detection, you can able to find out what topic they are using or on a large set of text records. Okay, so these are some of the features of text analytics, and also it has some limits. Maximum size of a single document you are uploading to find out the text analytics is at 5120 characters, and the size is 1 MB, and then maximum number of document in a request is at 1000 document we can use. So these are some of the limits that's in the text analytics. Let's see how we can create the text analytic API in the portal. Okay, so I just switch over to the portal. Yes. Okay. Okay. I just create a logic app, right? So I just open the another tab. In that tab, I'm going to create a text analytics services. Yes. So just click on create a resource. So you can able to find out the text analytics in the AI plus machine learning. So in that you can choose a text analytics. Yes. So you have to give them their name. So that is it's Azure Sate demo text. Sorry, text. Okay, so I leave it as a default. So subscription and location. So here I have to yesterday I already tested for demo purposes. So actually we have an free one and the standard one. So here we can find out the standard one only. So I just choose the standard tier, and also I am used to choose the resource group. Okay, so once I have filled all the fill, I just click on create. Okay, so this is the way we can create the service for the text analytics API. So in the meanwhile, I will going to explain about what kind of demo we are going to do now. Okay, so now we are okay. Okay, I will explain that. So what we want to do is I will show some interesting demo to you. So whenever someone posts a tweet in the Twitter, that time we apply the text analytics API in that and find out either it is a positive one or it is a negative one. And then store it into the Excel file. Okay. So whenever we conduct some events or whenever we release some product, we need to know about our customer feedback, right? So if it is less than 50, we can able to go through all the feedbacks. But if it is more than 500, means we can't able to sit and read all the feedback, right? In that time, we are using this API to solve our real-time problems. So whenever someone post with the specific keyword in the Twitter, that time we apply the text analytics API over there and find out either it should be a positive one or it should be a negative one, and also the values are saved into the Excel file along with the tweet username, date and time of that tweet, and then the username of the tweet. Okay, so all the data should be saved into the Excel file. So this is what we want to do now. So to do that, what are the prerequisition is, so we need the Azure account, and then we need the Twitter account, and then we need to know, we need the OneDrive account. Okay, so let me show you what are the steps. So you must first step, we want to open the Twitter account. Next we need to create a Excel file in the OneDrive. So to do that, I just move to the portal again. X. So our deployment is complete. So I just click on go to the resource. So this is our text analytics API. Okay. For this tab, this is our logic app. Okay. So I just open the, it's okay. Okay, so I just open the tab. Okay, so I just open the Twitter account, and then for the next step, I have to open the Excel file. I need to create a Excel file in the OneDrive. Okay, so to do that, I just click on the OneDrive. So I have created the folder. So in that folder, I have to create a Excel workbook. Okay. Okay. So let me enter what are the field you required. So I just need the okay, date and time. That's my first. So I need the date and time whenever we post, and then I just give the username of the tweet, and then I need the Twitter Twitter text. Then I need that sentiment. So these are the field I require when someone posts with the keyword. Okay, so once I enter the field, I just select all the things, and then I just convert into the table. Okay, so A1 to D1. So I just click on that one, and then so it should be converted as a table, and then I have to give the name of the table, that is Azure SAT text demo. Yes, so this is our Excel file. Okay, so this could be saved on the OneDrive. Okay. Yes, so it's saved on the OneDrive. Okay, so almost I done the second part. Now I am going to build the logic app. Okay, so to do that, I just move to the browser. So in that, I have to choose this is our logic app. So once you have created a service for the logic app, you are directly landed over to the designer, logic app designer window. So in that you can able to find the number of templates are over here. So if you want that template, you just click on that. Otherwise you can choose a blank logic app. So first we want to connect the Twitter, because our Twitter is a input, right? So we that's it. I have created the service for text analytics, and then we have an connector for the Twitter. So I just connecting over here. So for that, I just search the connector with the name Twitter. Yes, I can able to find out. I just choose, and then when a new tweet is posted. So when it should be triggered. So whenever a new post is triggered, so I just gave the name as our event handle hashtag, that is hashtag of Pavartan, and then we have to give the time period. Okay, so for that I just choose for demo purpose, I just choose for change to seconds. So that is for every 5 seconds it have to search for if anyone post with the tweet with the hashtag Pavartan. Okay, so I just click on the new one. So here now I am going to apply the okay, so I'm going to apply the cognitive text API, text analytics API. Okay, so to do that, I just search on text analytics. Okay, so I can find out. So in that, actually, the text analytic API performs a number of actions. So we can able to detect the entities, or if you want to detect the language, or so here I am going to detect the sentiment. So I am just choosing the sentiment. Yes, I have to give the parameter. Okay, so where we need to apply our text analytics API. So we need to apply our text analytics API to the text, that is a tweet text. So I just select on, I just check on the text. So in that I have to map our tweet text. Okay, so that's it. Most probably we done 75% of our work. So this is our input. We can take our input from the Twitter and apply the API over there, and then finally we want to save our output into the Excel file. Okay, so to do that, just click on the new step. In that you just, sorry, it's an Excel. So either it could be a SQL or it should be a CosmoDB. So any so here I am using the Excel file. So that is the Excel online. Okay, so to what's I have to choose the action. So whenever we receive on Twitter, so I just need to add a row into a table. So I just choose add a row. So once I have to choose the row, I need to map the field, that is a file and table. So our file name, it should be placed on the Azure Logic Demo. Okay, I just click here, and then we can have the file name, Excel file name. So our file name is that Azure Saturday Text Demo. Okay, so this is our Excel file. So I just click on that file. So once our file is taken, so it automatically map our table name, that is the table 1. So once our table is mapped, it automatically we can get the all the required field, that is a date, username, text, tweet text, or sentiment. So what we want to do now is we just map all the field, that's it. So here I just created that. For the username, I need to give the name of the user. For tweet text, it should be our tweet text, and for sentiment, okay, second move, and then for sentiment you need to give the score. Okay, so that's it. Without writing a single line of code, we perform this kind of flow. Okay, so I just save this flow. Okay, I just click on run. Can anyone please post the Twitter? Okay, with the specific hashtag. So our hashtag is that, so I just, for demo purpose, I already have the content over here. So I just, this is my Twitter handle page. I just click on the tweet. So I just post here, and then I just click on, okay, tweet. Let me check. Okay, so it's posted. Okay, let me check either it could be triggered. Yes, it's run. It's successfully run. So a new tweet. Okay, I think yes. So I just search whether our output is saved in the Excel file or not. Yes, we can able to see it is an interesting demo. So our sentiment is 0.5. So actually, as I said, if it is greater than 0.5, it is a positive one, right? So that's it. I can. This is. I already create another flow also. So in that flow, we can also create an parallel connection. So whenever we can get an new tweet, in that you can able to detect the sentiment, and also you can able to convert your tweet text into the some other languages. Actually 120 plus languages it support. So here we can able to find out the languages. So for demo purpose, I just click on the Tamil. So it's ancient language. It's one of the language in India. Okay, so once we apply the APIs over here, we can save the content in the Excel file. It is so in that we can add the one more column, that is a translated text API. So I just save. Yesterday I built this logic app. So I just enabling it. Yes, I just go to the app logic app designer. Okay, so I just run it. Let's see this output. To do that, I think I use this same hashtag. I just copy here. That is my. Okay, so Twitter, I just tweet another tweet. Okay, so I just click on tweet. So let's see the output. Okay, so this is an Azure Saturday Logic Translator Logic app. Yes. Okay. Yes, it's successfully executed. And let's see where it's saved. Okay, I think it's in the file. It's a Azure demo translator. Yes, it's in the Azure Face Excel file. Sorry, it is a Face API. Yes, this one. Yes. So I hope now you can able to understand how we could use a logic app. This is our output. So now you can able to understand that how we could use the logic app cognitive services in the logic app for solving the real-time problem. Hope now you can able to understand that. So I just sum up my session. So I just started with that logic app, what is an logic app, and then I showed you that what is an Azure cognitive services. After that, I just show you some interesting demo that how whenever someone tweet with a specific hashtag, how we could save into an Excel file, and in the next demo how we could convert our text to the some other language and saved into the Excel file. Okay, hope now you can able to understand. If you have any queries, can you please, any questions over there?
Hi.
Yes.
That was an amazing presentation, by the way.
Thank you.
So with this Logic app, right, you can use this for any social media, right?
Yes, any social media we can use it.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay. So you can easily grab every single post. Can you also capture other people post on your feeds, or just the one that's been posted by you on your own feed?
No, whenever that it all means that specific hashtag.
Oh, it's
If
by the
anyone
hashtag.
post, yeah, it all depends on the hashtag. If anyone post, if you post with that hashtag, that data also we can able to
Will be
save into
captured.
the yes, it should be captured.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
You should have another entry there because I just put that it was an awesome presentation on Twitter with that one. So you might have another tweet that trigger that as well.
Okay, so now you are tweeted, right?
Yeah, I put it on Twitter a couple of minutes ago using PowerTone as that was the one that you're looking for, right?
Yes, once again, let me check.
I might have it written it the wrong way, but
Okay, it is for translation. Once again. So this is our Excel file. I just refresh it. Translated text demo. Yes. No, I can't able to get it. So
I might have written the PowerTone the wrong way.
okay. So as name is at PowerThon, that hashtag is at POWERTHON. So let me run my logic app once again. So now you can able to put if you yes.
So you have to run it first.
The demo.
So it's run. Let's check. Yes, it's text demo. Yes. Yes, it's yes, if we can get it.
Yeah, I just did one more tweet.
Yes.
Is that it?
Just show
Yes, I
if you can
just
see
ran
it.
it once again.
Yes, that's the one that I put a little while ago, and that's the other one that I just wrote.
We can get.
And the cool thing is not case sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. The last one.
So if you write the power as a lowercase as well, it's still gonna pick it up.
Yeah, it pick it up on one of mine, and then the other one with uppercase, and then also pick it up.
Yes.
I'm guessing you could do the same. You could do the same in Power Automate as well with this. Pretty much use the same Twitter connections as well in Power Automate.
Sorry, I can't able to get it.
I was saying in Microsoft Flow, now called Power Automate, I'm guessing you can pretty much use the same since it's built off the back of the Logic app.
Sorry, I can't able to get your answer. Get your question.
I think he's trying to say you can do the same thing with Microsoft Flow.
Yes, yes, the same thing. Yes, it's same. It's like a Microsoft Flow. So what's the big difference is if you want, actually they have we have a code designer here. Let me show you. But if you want to design this flow with the code, you can choose this. Yes, that is a Logic App code view. It is in the JSON format. So if you want to build your app with the code, you can using here. So it's not present in the Microsoft Flow. And when compared to Logic App and the Flow, in the Logic App we have a number of enterprise integration connectors are here.
Okay, that seems to be using a JSON schema.
Yes, it's used like in the JSON format.
All right, cool.
Yes. Anything else? Any question?
I mean, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Lino. That was great, very informative session. So slightly over time now, but we have another great